We're guided by best regional and international practices. And the issues which we raised obviously have fallen short of those regional and international best practices, which is why we have made those preliminary recommendations for how that can be changed in future elections. And what we have seen so far in the pre-election period and on polling day can be said to have compromised the integrity of the electoral process. But obviously, if we're going to, to make a full conclusion about whether the election has been free and fair, that we have to wait for the post-election processes. But at present, those issues have compromised the integrity of the electoral process.
When it comes to the issue of state of preparedness, and on a scale of 1 to 10, you need to balance technical issues, which the Electoral Commission does. There are also political aspects which are beyond SEC's mandate, like issues of political violence, the role of traditional leaders, the vote buying, use of food aid. Those are political issues which change and affect the political environment. So on technical issues, when you look at SEC's preparedness, we look and they use the electoral cycle approach. There are certain aspects which SEC was supposed to do which were affected by lack of funding. Funding, initially they had a budget which was cut down significantly, and the funding came a bit late. So as a result, they couldn't also do certain aspects. So by the end of the day, we do note that not everything was done according to our expectations. There are issues which we've highlighted already in terms of voter education that was lacking. We didn't see much of it happening. There are outstanding issues like voter registration, which also we noted, which could have been done better. So perhaps I can't at this juncture rate it till the process is complete in terms of the announcement of results and other post-election aspects. But definitely there were delays and also challenges which the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission faced because of funding. On the voters' roll, one might need also to do a voters' roll audit to check the comprehensiveness, the completeness and the accuracy of the voters' roll in order to compare whether it is really a good voters' roll. But it needs also time which we are going to embark upon after the election period. And it's a process which will still call upon that the mandate for voter registration should be given 100% fully to the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, in addition to funding, and also that there is need for political will so that this process begins on time.
At the moment, we're still in the observation process. The elections have not finished. We're still waiting for the verification, the announcement of the results, and we're also observing the post-election processes. So we cannot at this stage make any comments about whether the election has been free or fair. What we've done is we've highlighted some of the challenges that have been there in the pre-election environment and things which are of concern on election day. We still have to wait for the post-polling day processes before we can comment on that.
On the question of apathy, it's yes and no. By-elections usually don't attract a huge turnout. And in this instance, it was during the week, and also there was no contestation by the opposition MDCs, so perhaps that might have affected in terms of availabilities of choices by the voters. Come 2018, it depends on the quality of candidates, the issues at stake, and the type of election. Usually general elections attract also a huge number of turnout and the interests, depending also on the level and the quality of candidates.